episode expects us to believe that Rick would help pack the car for a trip he's not even going on.
Are you sure, Rick? I know a cruise doesn't sound like an adventure on paper.
What? A cruise only sounds like an adventure on paper. All you can eat food, the ocean views, random encounters with mysterious strangers. It's only once you're on board you realize you're trapped in a floating bacteria prison with half-cooked salmon, the threat of death below and the rocking waves, and a dude named Rusty who can't quit telling you about how his 2001 Ford 150 just crossed 300,000 miles.
Morty, I'm trying to stay humble right now.
Rick, for real.
Ionic coaster deployed.
What does Rick need an ionic coaster for when he has so much free space on that workbench right next to him? Garage AI is just showing off at this point.
Approaching pause pregnancy in P-5.
Jesus Christ.
It's worth mentioning every once in a while that despite being here to sin it, the show continues to find new ways to make me laugh. So take your Rick and Morty gets a sin off because it's freaking hilarious cliche and let's move on.
How can a mind be hidden by itself inside itself?
The first question Christopher Nolan asked before starting every screenplay somehow makes its way into this episode.
Suggestion: don't go in.
Right. The AI is loose enough to offer fellatio for its own survival, but still rigid about saying command words like suggestion before every sentence. Pick a lane, shallow Hal.
Yeah, hop to a different timeline. Grab a version of my friend that suits me best. That's not how this works.
And why not? Exactly. Did Rick just place that IV in one movement with no tie-off and without looking? Like, I get that you can do something enough to be good at it, but even the best phlebotomist wouldn't deign to feign the main vein.
Oh, excellent. I get to keep my clothes. I thought for sure I'd have to be naked to go through something this artsy.
Why does Rick care about his clothes? When has Rick ever given a if he's naked or clothed? If you looked up down to free ball in the dictionary, it'd just be a picture of Rick saying wubba lubba dub dub.
Now I got yolk balls.
Title of my sex tape? No, wait, now that's what I call Yolk Balls 23. My bad.
You see an older version of him come through here?
What?
Talking out of just one side of your bosom. Seriously, you've got two jabber jubblies. Use them both. Opening a porta potty without knocking first.
Why was my 9th birthday party in a pine tree?
Pine Tree Pizza is still at least 19% better than what they serve at Chuck E. Cheese.
So what's my deal? Am I sentient? Do I have free will? Who does?
Covering the same ground as Free Guy.
I'm coming with. Now that I know my life is a lie. Wow, you really are 35.
30-something shaming. Random convenient pants that fit perfectly are random and convenient, and fit perfectly. Also chafing.
Can we both die in here? Are we damaging our friend's brain? I don't know any of the rules.
Welcome to the club. The trick is just to pretend that none of it matters and that making meta jokes about it makes it all okay. But we suck at that, so here's 5 cents.
Situation not looking ideal.
Rick and Bird Person survive this. Also, it's bad enough when human characters talk to themselves as a way to force some exposition, but an AI construct? What kind of a logic chip would have to be installed for a computer to start thinking out loud? Thinking to themselves is their whole gig.
I am Rick's garage.
Oh, like a Jarvis, like Jarvis in Iron Man.
Well, that's a strange way to say, what the f***? This garage with a dying man hooked up to some sort of cyborg bird creature is talking to me. Also MCU nerds.
This is where you being this leads. You're not my fault. I'm yours.
This is all fun self-therapy and all, but Rick isn't engaging with his younger self. He's engaging with how not Michael Keaton's Birdman remembers his younger self, so why his argument?
If you die in your friend's brain, you die in real life.
Citation needed.
Your life isn't real and I didn't save it. Take off all your clothes.
But why all of his clothes? Real Rick already has pants on.
Your values are wrong.
Facebook. This Battle of Blood Ridge goes on for all the some time.
Why would you not revisit this? Oh, I don't know, maybe the ending?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, you matter to me.
Oh, look, the show that spent several seasons teaching me that Rick has exactly zero moral compass and is a complete dick to almost everyone he meets in the service of humor is now asking me to have emotions about this. The answer is no.
Why the f*** are you risking your life for that asshole?
Taking the wrong message from the lesson.
You don't get to tell anyone what's sad, man. You're like a one-man Mount Sadmore. So I guess like a Lincoln Sadmorial.
I mean, the Statue of Liberty was right there, man.
Everyone knows what a cloaca is.
Do they? It's not like there's ever been a company out there that based an entire t-shirt around one.
Sorry, but we do not get to choose the ones we love.
But we can choose our friends and we can choose our noses, but we should never choose our friends' noses. Wait.
Rick Sanchez, you're under arrest for making me spend 2 years in Earth High School.
I bet this show would be really fun for people who could remember all the details of all the other Tammy plots. I've got the memory of a goldfish, so all those callbacks mean nothing to me. Actually, goldfish have been proven to have better memories than we thought, so maybe more like the memory of a dog, or a bee, or a... What was I talking about again? Oh well, make the noise thing change the number thing.
Oh my god, I'm a memory. We just sat through all that stand-up for nothing.
But in a world where you're aware of multiple universes and multiple yous, why would your first instinct be that you're a memory when you see another Rick come crashing in?
Okay, listen. Listen, everybody, my name's Rick, and this is my new friend Birdman and his friends. We all just met at this festival, and we're so high we formed a band.
Oddly enough, this is exactly how Sugar Ray was formed. I'd like to point out that this clock still says 2 p.m., which it said when all of this started. And don't be claiming Inception rules, because Discount Ava had plenty of time to offer B-plot BJs to random passers-by while they were out. And yes, it could just be a dead clock battery, but that's boring. And also means I couldn't give this in. Pretending prisoners have servers that go around and dish out food to the prisoners. Does this look like a white-collar crime prison to you?
Get out! Get out of my head!
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Oh, I wish I could, but I don't want to.
Excuse me, did I pick that name?
I have so many names.
I am indeed down to clown.
I can make things out of clay and lay by the bay I just made.
Why was my 9th birthday party in a pine tree?
What you are looking at are memories. In this case, pertaining to one individual.
Hello, hi, good afternoon.
What? I want you to think about what you've done, Kent. And from now on...
Stop playing with yourself.
It is God.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
We lost Germany. We lost France. If we lose today, we won't get to fight another. I know the pressure on you is enormous. 2 minutes to drop.